desperation train. I've been torn down and rebuilt again. Felt the cold fire of madness as it ran through my veins. Signals from the green flag, steam rising in the front can. I believe we left it all behind on the desperation train. Flashing teeth in a bright white uniform. He said this laugh is just a mask, it helps to take the strain. But Charlie Chaplin and Lou Costello rode the desperation train. And I've played hard and waited in vain. Seen the red sun of sadness slowly sinking in my brain. Driving in the long spikes, laying rails in the cold night. I believe we left it all behind on the desperation train. They came, all the king's horses and all the king's men. For all those who feel fate turns the wheel of the last car home on the desperation train. We've all been there, been born too late. From Joan of Arc to Norma Ray.
Leave the bright blue door on the whitewashed wall. Leave the death ledger under City Hall. Leave the joyful air in that rubber ball today. Just leave the lilac print on the linen sheet. Leave the birds you killed at your father's feet. Let the sideways rain in the crooked street remain. Leave the whimpering dog in his cold kennel. Leave the dead starlit on her pedestal. Leave the ash-sick kids in their green fish bowls today. Leave the sad guitar in its hard shell case. Leave the worried look on your lover's face. Let the orange embers in the fireplace remain. 'Cause everything, it must belong somewhere. A train off in the distance, bicycle chained to the stairs. Everything, it must belong somewhere. I know that now, that's why I'm staying here. Leave the oceans roar in that turquoise shell. Leave the widower in his private hell. Leave the liberty in that broken bell today. Just leave the epic poem on its yellow page. Leave the grey macaw in his covered cage. Let the traveling band on the interstate remain. 'Cause everything, it must belong somewhere. Sound stage in California, televisions in Times Square, yeah. Everything, it must belong somewhere. I know that now, that's why I'm staying here. I know that now, that's why I'm staying here. Leave the secret talks on the trundle bed. Leave the garden tools in the rusted shed. Leave those bad ideas in your troubled head today. Just leave the restless ghost in his old hotel. Leave the homeless man out in that cardboard cell. Let the painted horse on the carousel remain. 'Cause everything, it must belong somewhere. Just like the gold around her finger or the silver in his hair. Yeah, everything must belong somewhere. I know that now, that's why I'm staying here. Oh, I know that now, that's why I'm staying here. In truth, the forest hears each sound, each blade of grass as it lies down. The world requires no audience, no witnesses, no witnesses. Leave the old town drunk on his wooden stool. Leave the autumn leaves in their swimming pool. Leave the poor black child in his crumbling school today. Leave the novelist in his daydream tomb. Leave the scientist in her Rubik's Cube. Let the true genius in the padded room remain. Leave the horse's hair on the slanted bow. Leave the slot machines on the riverboat. Leave the cauliflower in the casserole today. Just leave the hot, bright trash in the shopping malls. Leave the hawks of war in their capitals. Let the organs moan in the you leave me